Good morning from just north of Wenden, Arizona. My plan today is to hike Harcuvar Peak. So I'm about, I'd say 5 miles east of the peak off Alamo Rd, taking a little non-standard approach to this peak and seeing what happens. All right, I started up the road, just walked 0.2 of a mile, but the road actually leads kind of northwest. I want to go directly west. So I just left the road. I'm doing a little off-trail hiking here in the dark. Hopefully this route works out, but if I do encounter any problems or anything like that, all I have to do is turn around. All right, it is 6:52. It is starting to get light out, or lighter. And so far so good, no problems. About 1.5 miles into this hike. There's gonna be the end of a ridge up there, and I just have to walk directly south of that, and then I'll get into the canyon which leads up to Harcuvar. That's not Harcuvar right there, it's behind that, and I can see the end of the ridge that I want to get around, which really doesn't look too far ahead. So I've been generally staying correctly on course, not too difficult to navigate in this. It's a nice easy desert terrain, wash crossings everywhere, but not much vegetation even around the washes. I just have to kind of sidestep a few things here and there. All right, I made it to the power line road. So this is what I would have been walking on had I taken the other route, but further south of here. And then south of here, the other road cuts into the canyon, which leads up to Harcuvar. So I'm gonna keep heading cross country. I am passing the end of the ridge now. So 3.8 miles from where I parked to here. There should be another road up here. And then I'll just cross over that, keep going off trail, start to head kind of northwest, and then I should meet up with the road that everyone takes. So here's that other road. This is not the one I need to be on, but I'm gonna take it just for a little bit. So I'm heading straight towards the peak, and then I'll head cross country again and meet up with the road that I want, which is the road that leads up to the base. I'm gonna actually start to head off trail pretty soon now. I don't think I mentioned earlier, but Harcuvar Peak is one of the Arizona 2,000 foot prominence peaks. It has just a little bit more than 2,000 feet of prominence. The first somewhat of an obstacle, this little canyon here, it's actually leveling out now. I'm gonna get up a little further anyway, because I'm still heading in the right direction. I see the road. I should meet up with it in a minute or two. And then just follow that basically to the end of it, or somewhere close to the end of it, and then start heading up slope. All right, yeah, here it is. So I've come to a fork in the road, but it looks like I'm gonna be heading up pretty soon anyway, so I'll just go on the left branch here. I think the two forks may join back together, but I think I'm gonna just start heading up right here. So it looks like there's a pretty decent route up. Well, there's a cairn right here, and then another one just a little ways up. I'm gonna take a break pretty soon, because I haven't really stopped yet. I need some liquid and maybe some food too, but just continuing up this way. I'm taking a break here. I'm at 3,500 feet. I should have 1,100 more feet to go. I think it's 46 something, so not too far. As you may be able to tell, it's pretty windy. So that's the first summit, which may be the true summit. And I'm heading back to where I came up, and then I'll go to the other point right there, which may be the true summit. Either way, you visit both of them since they're really close, and it's debatable which one is truly the highest. It's nice to have a little break from the wind right now. Yeah, so not bad. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes into the hike. Already visited the first summit. Got a little panorama. I went out a little further just to check out that other high point, but it's definitely lower. So this is the second one right here. All right, anyway, this is the view from the secondary summit, looking northwest. Harcuvar Mountain. One last look here. There's summit number 1 peeking out over there. And the other possible summit, but I think the other point is higher with the big rock pile, and the benchmark was up there. Right here is where I came up, so I'm going to retrace my route as best as I can and make it back. Cool, I'm back to the end of the road. I think I came down a little bit more northerly of a way than I went on the way up. Yeah, I was heading up more over there, I think. Came down more over here. I'll go down a little ways and then maybe take a little break before I head off trail again. Here's a look back up at Harcuvar. So I think that knob on the left side is the summit where the big rock pile is. All right, so I'm going to start heading this way and then basically make it to the edge of that ridge. It's been a lot of wash crossings, but I'm slowly getting closer to the road on this side. I've been back on this road for a little while now, so I completed the second off-trail section, and I'm going to be leaving this pretty soon, and that'll be the final off-trail section back to the car. There is the end of the ridge that I passed around this morning, and this is what I have in front of me right here. So there's Harcuvar Mountain, Harcuvar Peak. I have to just kind of tread north of there. I think I can kind of see where my car is at. This is some really nice open terrain right now, really easy to navigate. I think I have my target peak picked out. I'm just trying to head in a straight line to that peak. Okay, that's probably the reservoir there, so that road is right over there. It's probably not going to show up on camera, but I can see the stop sign up there, and my car is really close to that, just right at the entrance of the road that leads out to the reservoir. So I'm parked just off Alamo Lake Road, and then Bonanza Road heads to the northwest, and then this is the road to the reservoir. All right, that's it. I'll finish up. It was 15.4 miles almost. I think 5 hours and 25 minutes, something like that. I didn't even look at the elevation gain. But anyway, long way, basically straight west around the ridge and then up into the canyon and then up to the summit of Harcuvar and then all the way back. But I made it. Another prominence peak completed, number 50, and it's 23 more to go. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.